Hey, welcome back at yet another video. Today we are going to look at the Octopus from Trust, the Google Assistant, and how to connect them together, and we will be using the IKEA Smart Bulb and the Trust Smart Plug Socket. It's not officially released yet, as far as I could see, but I'm using it for more than a month now, and I saw it worked with Alexa, so hey, let's give it a try. First, let's take a look at the Trust app again. For today I set up my hallway for a quick demo. We are going to control the separate devices but also scenes. The scenes are very convenient to control groups of devices. For this video we will be using the bedtime and sleep scene I created. Those are used the most. I really like it to control the lighting by voice instead of pushing a button. Yeah, as you can see, those are the two devices I set up for today, the hallway RGB lamp and the hallway socket. Both of them we're going to control with our voice today. So they're both in the correct room, and those rooms are already set up in the Google Home Assistant app. Those are all the scenes, but we're only using, like I said, the bedtime and the sleep scene. Let's open the Google Home app. On the top left corner you will find the menu. Yeah, if you can open it. Here you get some settings, the home control we are going to be using, but also one that's called devices. But first let's go to home control. All the devices are already set up, all my Google devices. I put them in all the rooms, I assigned them already. So let's get back to devices. On the top right corner, tap on it and you get manage accounts. Those are all the manufacturers that work together with the Google Home Assistant. It's a pretty big list, so getting to Trust Smart Home you need to scroll a lot. Scroll. And then Trust Smart Home, we will be finding it soon. There it is, Trust Smart Home. Just simply tap on it and you get a login screen. This is the same account you use with the Trust Smart Home. Let's go to the Trust Smart Home. I will show you quickly where you can find the address you logged in with. Just on the last tab and you will find your email address. So this is mine. Let's get back to the app. And then just simply fill in your password. Both from Trust Smart Home and then grant permission. As you can see, it linked together, and now you see I only have scenes left. I already set up all the devices because I'm using it more than a month now. I don't assign them to a room, those scenes, but yeah, those are just the simple examples you can use to switch some things off and on. So as you can see, it disappeared, it now moved to the top, and it's a linked service. So at this point you linked it to the Google Home Assistant. As you can see, it says 27 devices. Those are actually devices and scenes combined together. So you can see Trust Smart Home now in devices, and if you look to the icons you can see smart plug sockets, lamps and scenes. So it's made quite easy to see which device is which. As you can see, the rooms, you see they are filled more. I already configured that. So the hallway RGB lamp and the hallway socket is already set up in the room called hallway. So if I say turn hallway on, then both devices will be turned on. As you can see, I've got a lot of rooms and also a lot of rooms previously made. You can just easily set them up, just tap on the icon and it will be moved. Also to add devices, just select them and they will be added to the appropriate room. Even with move, if you click on move, then you can move it to a different room. So that's basically it for assigning them to rooms. So as you can see, those already said no room assigned or assigned. If you go into a product, you can change its name, you can give it a nickname. So basically if you set up a name that's too hard to pronounce in the app but it's more descriptive, you can give it a nickname. So instead of hallway socket, I'm connecting a LED strip to it, I call it hallway LED. You can do that for all the things. So hallway RGB lamp, you can better call it just hallway lamp or hallway light. But I ran into a small issue there, but I will talk to that later. Yeah, that's now set up. So I've got the hallway light in the hallway and also the hallway LED. So you can do that for all the devices you just added and give them better names. Hey Google, turn on bedtime.
Sure, activating the bedtime.
So, we never used the hallway socket, so I was surprised that the LED strip wouldn't switch on and off while triggering this scene. Yeah, so let's open the Trust Smart Home app. And then you can see I got the scenes configured and I add the rooms. So go into hallway and you see it's called hallway RGB lamp and hallway socket. Yeah, the hallway socket, as I just said, we didn't use that one. It's only for the demo purpose now. So let's go to the scenes. We have the bedtime. Within bedtime you can see all the devices that are going on and off. So most devices at home, they are turning off, except for the hallway RGB lamp. So we will add the LED strip and turn it on. So press on add action, search for the hallway socket, press on, press on the check mark, it will be added. Now you can see the hallway RGB lamp and the hallway socket are both on. Press the check mark and it will update the scene. So we have to do the same for sleep as well. At bedtime they will turn on, and when we're going to sleep we want everything to turn off. So add action, scroll down to hallway, add the hallway socket tab on off, press the check mark and then again press the check mark to save it. And now you can see both will be turned off. So now we got it correctly configured. The configuration still happens in the in this app for the scenes. You can set some things up in Google Home, but I find this more convenient. Back to the Home app. Let's go to Home Control. So here we can see all the Google devices that we have that are in my home and all the smart home devices from Trust. But yeah, I ran into a small problem with naming devices. I named the hallway lamp and socket both LED and light. But yeah, that ran into some troubles, because if you say turn on light, then it would turn on both devices. If you said turn on LED, it would be turn on both devices. So yeah, listen. Hey Google, turn off the hallway LED.
Alright, turning off 2 lights.
So yeah, they basically turn both off. Hey Google, turn on the hallway light.
Okay, turning 2 lights on.
So yeah, they both get turned on right now. Yeah, that's something we don't want to, so we need to rename it. So the hallway LED, we rename it back to hallway socket. Or just choose a name that doesn't, seems to be the same as light or LED. Hey Google, turn on the hallway socket.
Okay, turning the hallway LED on.
So I got confused here because it still said LED, but maybe I was too quick. Hey Google, turn everything off in the hallway.
Alright, turning 2 things off.
Hey Google, turn on the hallway light.
Alright, turning the hallway light on.
So now it will turn on because we named them both differently and they don't look almost the same. Maybe it has to do with something with how I pronounce it. But yeah, we also set up the scene bedtime. Let's search for it there. So it will also activate both lights right now. Hey Google, turn on bedtime.
Sure, activating the bedtime.
Bedtime, it's with all scenes you can only turn on a scene, so you can't say like turn off a certain scene. So we create a different one, so when we're going to bed we turn those lights on and we named the scene sleep to turn everything off. Hey Google, turn on sleep.
Sure, activating the sleep.
So yeah, it turns off all devices, so it will take some time to turn off the light and the LED strip. But yeah, you see, the LED strip just turns off, so we've configured it correctly. And let's see some examples. Hey Google, turn on the hallway lamp.
Alright, turning on the hallway lamp.
Hey Google, turn on the hallway socket.
Sure, turning the hallway socket on.
Hey Google, turn everything off.
Sure, turning off 16 things.
Hey Google, turn hallway lamp to 100%.
Sure, setting the hallway lamp brightness to 100%.
Hey Google, turn hallway light to 10%.
Okay, setting the hallway lamp brightness to 10%.
Hey Google, turn the hallway lamp to blue.
Alright, changing the hallway light to blue.
Hey Google, turn the hallway lamp to indigo.
Alright, changing the hallway light to indigo.
So just as you can see, you can control all your Trust smart home devices via voice commands. I use it on a daily basis. I turn lamps, devices both on and off. I set the brightness of lamps and even color change them. I really like the way it works and don't even use the buttons anymore. I'm Dutch, so I hope at the end of the year it also will work in my native language. Before this, it was possible to control them using Tricky, now known as Olisto, and if this then that. But it was way harder to set it up. I used it before, but I couldn't really recommend it for normal users. With the mentioned service there is even more possible, but that maybe I will cover in another video. If you have some questions or just want some further explanation, please put it down below in the comments. But for now, like this video and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you back in the next video. Bye.